Welcome to part 5 of my composting series, and today we're going to be talking about compost bays. Compost bays consist of setting up 3 large composting areas. These are perfect if you do produce a lot of waste, and probably only suitable if you have a large backyard, because as you can see, they take up a fair bit of space. The process is fairly simple. You have your first bay here where you add all of your garden waste, your kitchen waste, your waste from your chickens can all go here. You do want to add that good mix of nitrogen and carbon. Because of the volume that you can actually create a hot compost as opposed to a cold compost, which you'll find with most other composting systems. A cold compost can take anywhere between 6 to 12 months to break down, whereas a hot compost, if you get the ratios right, can break down in as little as a month. So what you do is you fill this first bay up until it is completely full. Then you move that into the second bay. Hopefully it has started to break down in that time. Moving it over will help to add some air into the system. And in the second bay is where it's really going to break down. That then leaves the first bay empty for you to start adding new waste to. Whilst it is in the second bay, it is good to aerate it with a fork or something, just getting it turning to help that composting process. And once it has broken down into a fine, almost compost consistency, you can then move it into the third bay, which is your final bay. And from there, that is the compost that you will then use in your garden. And you slowly just continue that process from bay to bay. So it means you can always have compost on the go, fresh compost, whilst also making new compost with fresh garden waste. If you have any questions about compost bays, let me know in the comments and be sure to follow for part 6.